Hello, welcome to Awakening to Quantum with Nina. If you're new, welcome to my channel. If you are returning, welcome back. Today I'm just going to talk about the healing of the body, actually. What happens when we heal the body and how do we do it? So that's the topic for today. So I was sitting here the other day and I was communicating with my spirit team, and I just wanted them to give me a little bit of a pointer to how to explain how the healing actually works on a quantum level. Okay. So what's happening is, first of all, they gave me a sentence. And first I was kind of curious because I thought it was a very simple sentence that they gave me. But the more I gave my energy into their message, it got more intricate, and I started understanding what they were saying with it. So what they told me is, when light moves in, sickness moves out. So it was, a very easy sentence, and I was like, duh, of course. Of course, that's how it works. But they wanted me to dig deeper into what is actually happening with that one sentence. So when light moves in, what they mean with that is that high frequent light energy moves into the physical form. And it can move into your physical form in different ways. But if you sit in meditation and open up, very often it comes from through the crown chakra and through your body that way. But it can also come up through your feet or up through your root chakra from the planet. And it can, of course also come from the outside, from nature, or from somebody around you doing healing or working on your energy field. So it can come from any direction, actually. But what it is it's high energy vibrating on a higher frequency than your body is vibrating right now. So what that does is that, if you have something that vibrates very quickly and you put it into something that vibrates very slow, it's going to move this slower vibrational energy. Of course it is. This slower vibrational energy cannot stay like that if higher vibrational energy comes towards it. So that's in essence what's happening, is that this very high frequent, meaning moving very quickly, energy comes into your body, and it goes down into a space where you have a sickness, or where you have maybe stored energetic memories, or mental aspects of what has happened to you. Energy can be so many things, but it moves then into this space. And this energy of hurt or sickness is a low vibrational energy. It's kind of heavy energy. It doesn't move as quickly. It's kind of a stock energy, if you will. So it moves into that, and then it shakes it up. And so the low vibrational or slow vibrational energy doesn't have any other choice but to move. And then comes the thing here, because it can move and out of your body. Of course, it will move out of your body. But if it is a emotional wound, it will then move through your nervous system. Okay, that's kind of the way out. It has to be felt through. That's the thing about emotional healing, is that you have to feel it through in order to release it. And physical illnesses as well is often also attached with an emotional or mental aspect. Okay, so whatever physical has happened to you, even if it's just an accident or if you have cut yourself or whatever, it will always also be some sort of emotional attachment with it. Okay. So that's why we have to feel it through. You can't just push it out of your body. And I know many people would love to have that happen, when it comes to healing. It's just go in there, heal it away, get rid of it. Oh, done, But it just doesn't work that way. That's the problem. In order for this old energy to move, you have to feel it through. So very often when we do healing, especially with physical illnesses, we can sometimes feel that it gets worse before it gets released. And that is because your body is feeling it, okay, in order for it to be released. And so many people stop their healing process as soon as they start feeling the hurt. they're afraid, and so okay, I'm not going to go there because it hurts. But that's the breakthrough. So that's what we have to remember, is that when it starts hurting, that's when the breakthrough is happening. But remember also, if you are getting sick by something in your surroundings, you are getting physically sick, emotionally sick, or mental illness because of something around you that you are actually taking into your system, maybe not by your conscious choice, but it's happening, then what you have to understand is that yes, you can heal it, but if you keep that around you, you will still get it into you. You know, it's kind of a circle, a bad circle then, that you heal it and then you bring it into your body again. So you have to look at, okay, where is this coming from? Is this something that's old, you know, something that happened to me when I was a child? Or is this something that's actually happening around me now that I'm continuing to bring into my form? So then when you understand what it is, that, okay, and it can be both. It can be something that happened in your past, but you have been repeating the pattern. So you're also experiencing the same thing today because you're repeating this old pattern. So you have to then heal, of course, the old wound from childhood, but you also have to stop allowing yourself to continue to bring that into your form. So you might have to release things, people, situations around you so that you can stop that now. So that's okay, another way of the or aspect of the healing. And then there is the aspect of the healing that has to do with the mental state. Because, and I've said this before, we cannot just heal something away and think that we're done with it, because the ego has some sort of pattern. You have some sort of experience regarding whatever has happened to you that has caused this problem. And that part has to heal as well. So you can't just heal away something and expect it to be gone without looking at the mental aspect of it. I just need some water, just a second. So I'm just checking in with Spirit if there was something else regarding this they wanted to say. Yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah, I see that now. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, because it's also, you know, your brain consists of all these electrical signals that's going back and forth, okay? And electrical signals is energy, this vibration of energy. It's energy that's going, you know, around in your brain, sending signals. So it's important not only to heal what's happening, you know, from here and down, but what's happening here too. So the signals, you know, the electrical signals in your brain might need to be rearranged or upgraded, or how can I put this? Okay, thank you. Short, the brain needs healing too. So because there might be some aspects of your remembrance, of some aspect of your way of experiencing something from childhood that you no longer need, or maybe you have stored it in a way that isn't true. You know, there's so many aspects of the mental part of what you have experienced. Okay, so you need also the brain to be with you on your healing. Okay, so it's a complex thing, the healing process, in that sense, because you're healing the physical, you're healing the emotional, but you're also healing the mental. And the mental need to learn something from it. The mental need to understand what it is that's happened. The mental need to understand where it came from, why it happened, and why you need to make the choices you're going to make in order for it not to happen again. So the brain need to be part of it. The ego need to understand it. Okay, the ego might not agree with it, but it needs to understand. Okay, but sometimes ego is so eager to understand the process of the healing that it stops you from the healing process. And that's when you have to tell ego, maybe you're not meant to understand it, but just, you know, step out of the way and allow the body to heal. So that's another aspect of it. It's that sometimes the ego won't understand, but that doesn't mean that you can't heal it anyways, because the other part of the brain will understand it. Okay, so it's, you know, it's complex, very complex. So the healing process isn't as easy as we think sometimes, because I feel like some people that has connected to me in the past and asked me to heal them, they go into the healing just thinking, okay, I'm just going to lie here on the bench, she's just going to heal this away, and then I'm going to go on with my life and everything is going to be okay. It doesn't work that way, I'm sorry to say. Very rarely have I heard about those cases where somebody can just walk out of the healing office and everything is fine, because there is something that has gotten you in that position in the first place. Okay, and you need to figure out what that was. So that was just a little healing message that I got. So that was all for today. A very short message about the healing process and how it works energetically, or on the frequency level. And we can heal with high frequent energy from the angels, from the star beings, from God source energy itself, from our higher self actually. It is just a matter of opening up to a high frequent energy to help us in moving this lower vibrational energy in our system. Okay? That's all it is really. That's quantum, you know, that's the way of quantum healing. And people can help you with it, people who work with quantum healing, or you can do it straight with the God source energy yourself. You know, many ways of doing it. You have to find the way that is the best way for you. That's all I can say about it. So that was a short message for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Wishing you a beautiful day wherever you are in the world. Till the next time I see you.